fired me, and the police are doing nothing! I lost my job!
DoorDash driver Olivia Henderson has been indicted and could face up to 8 years in...
Alright, so a lot of people online probably remember this viral story that exploded across social media a few months ago. If you missed it, the situation involved a food delivery driver who arrived at a customer's house and, after getting no response at the door, entered through an unlocked entrance. Inside, she reportedly found the customer asleep on the couch in a very private situation. What made the story even more controversial was what happened afterward, because the incident was recorded and later shared online, instantly turning it into a massive internet debate. From there, the situation only became more complicated as serious accusations, privacy concerns, and online reactions started flooding social media from every direction. The entire story quickly divided viewers, with people arguing over boundaries, personal responsibility, and whether the situation should ever have been posted publicly in the first place. And trust me, this case only gets more unbelievable as more details come out, so you definitely won't want to miss the rest of the story.
Hey guys, so DoorDash just deactivated me 2 days after I reported my sexual assault. 2 days ago on October 12th, 2025, I was a victim of SA by a DoorDash customer while I was doing my job as a DoorDash driver, and I got it on video. The customer who committed a crime against me. Hey guys, I just lost my job, and they won't tell me why. They're supposed to send an email immediately after deactivation providing you the reason why and a link to appeal, and they didn't. So I contacted support and they made me sit on the phone with them for 50 minutes just to tell me that they can't tell me the reason why and I have to just go ahead and appeal without knowing why. So my chances of getting my account back, they have my money in that account. I was working! I was literally working! And they deactivated me! This is related. They just punished me for posting about my sexual assault while DoorDashing. They just fired me! And the police are doing nothing! I lost my job! And that was my only way to make money to pay my bills! So, on October 12th, 2025, the DoorDash customer requested that their order be left at their front door. When I arrived at their front door was wide open. Their lights were on, and they were sleeping on the couch within eyesight of the front door with their pants and underwear pulled down to their ankles, and they were indecently exposed to me. I got this on video, and I'm not even going to be posting the video clip anymore because I'm pretty sure that's what's getting me the strikes. But yeah, I reported it to DoorDash, and DoorDash did ban the customer, and then 2 days later, DoorDash banned me, which doesn't seem unrelated. I appealed, and they were supposed to respond to my appeal within 7 to 10 business days. They didn't even provide me a reason for my deactivation. They're supposed to send an email. They didn't. So I contacted support, and they told me to continue with my appeal without knowing a reason why. There's an option to select, don't know why I was deactivated, and then you still have to explain yourself. So I did. And within 12 hours afterward, they had already denied my appeal. So I'm really never getting my DoorDash account.
So, according to her own version of the story, she believes she didn't do anything inappropriate and feels that she was the one negatively affected by the situation. But online, a lot of viewers saw the incident very differently. One of the biggest details people focused on was the delivery instruction itself. From what was shown, the customer reportedly only asked for the order to be left outside, not for anyone to enter the home. That's why the situation quickly turned into a major debate about personal boundaries, privacy, and professional conduct during deliveries. Many reactions online argued that entering someone's home without permission and then recording the situation escalated the issue far beyond a normal delivery interaction. Others pointed out that situations like this can raise serious legal and safety concerns depending on the circumstances and local laws. Overall, the story exploded online because people were deeply divided over accountability, privacy, and whether the situation should ever have been filmed or shared publicly in the first place.
This TikToker has finally been indicted months after she went viral for recording an unconscious man in his own home, naked from the waist down. She uploaded the footage to TikTok where nearly 30 million people saw it. And then she called herself the victim.
I'm the one being punished. He's not getting in trouble with the police. He didn't lose his job if he has one. Like, what's going on with him? Why am I getting fired? Why are my videos getting taken down and why am I getting strikes? Like, I'm about to lose my account. I was assaulted. I'm the victim. I lost my job. I'm the victim.
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
You see, Olivia Henderson, the TikToker here, claimed that this man sexually assaulted her during a DoorDash delivery, and that was even though he was completely unconscious the entire time. But when police investigated, they determined that no sexual assault occurred. And as a result of this whole thing, she ended up arrested and charged with 2 felonies. She pled not guilty, and then her case got transferred to county court. And then for a long time, it all went quiet. But now, after months of this case sitting in what felt like legal limbo, DoorDash Girl has officially been indicted by a grand jury in Oswego County. And by the looks of it, the charges are exactly the same as what she was arrested for, which means the prosecution didn't water down a single thing. Police would apparently later determine through their investigation that this man was incapacitated and unconscious due to alcohol consumption, and that therefore the assault couldn't even have happened in the first place.
It's fucked up.
She then uploaded that video to TikTok with no censorship over his body, and she included his first name in the caption, not to mention the front of his house. And this video racked up nearly 30 million views before TikTok finally took it down. And then she uploaded it again before TikTok took it down once again.
You guys, my account is currently at risk of being banned because I had to explain my story one time, right? They took the video down and gave my account a strike. So I explained my story again and censored the video that I have just so they can't take it down for the same reason. They took it down for the same reason again, and now my account has a second strike. Guess what? If I get one more strike, I'm banned from TikTok. So not only—
And then she went on a TikTok campaign of sorts, claiming that this man sexually assaulted her. She only went to the police after commenters on her viral video suggested that she should do it.
And they sent a police officer over to speak to me in person and watch the video that I have. And then he asked me to email it to him, and he asked me if I want to press charges, like what do I want to come from this?
So the police concluded through their investigation that the man was incapacitated and unconscious on his couch due to alcohol consumption, and that no sexual assault had occurred. So on November 10th, 2025, Henderson was arrested by the Oswego City Police Department for recording the man while he was naked and then uploading that recording to the internet. She was charged with 2 felonies. The first count was for unlawful surveillance. That's for the act of actually recording the man with her phone without his consent. And the second count was dissemination of an unlawful surveillance image. That's for the act of uploading that footage to the internet. Then on December 4th, 2025, Henderson showed up at Oswego City Court for her arraignment, where she pled not guilty. Olivia Henderson has now been officially indicted by a grand jury in Oswego County. As you can see from her docket here, her case is now listed in the Oswego County court system under an indictment case number. And the charges, let's take a look. As I mentioned before, they are the exact same charges that she was originally arrested for. You can see that count 1 is for dissemination of an unlawful surveillance image, which is Penal Code Section 250.60. And then there's count 2, which is unlawful surveillance brought under Penal Code Section 250.45 sub 01. So the prosecution has not diluted a thing. They didn't downgrade any charges. They didn't drop anything. They brought the exact same felonies to the grand jury. And the grand jury looked at the evidence that was presented to them and said, yep, there's enough evidence here. Proceed towards.
So after all the evidence was reviewed and the case went through the legal process, the court ultimately determined that she was guilty. That outcome immediately reignited the online debate surrounding the incident and everything that happened afterward. A lot of viewers focused on the seriousness of recording and publicly sharing private footage involving another person, especially when the situation quickly spread across social media. Many commenters pointed out how viral accusations and online exposure can have major consequences for someone's reputation and personal life. At the same time, people online also debated what the legal consequences might look like and whether the punishment would match the level of attention the case received. Overall, the story became a major discussion about privacy, online accountability, and how quickly situations can escalate once personal moments are posted publicly on the internet.
Was not lying. Here's a video of somebody defending the DoorDash girl after she was arrested.
No, I still think that we're focusing on the wrong part of the story here.
Don't scroll, it gets worse.
The jokes, the laughing at her, the ridicule. When at the end of the day, she walks into this house with the door open and a man has his junk out. Everybody's defense of him still predicates on the fact that he is asleep. Do we know he's asleep? No, not with any confidence.
We do know he was asleep because she admitted it to the police herself in her complaint, posted by multiple lawyers, and you can look it up yourself. She admits to the police that he was sleeping when she pulled up to his crib to drop off the food. Not only the man told police he was out at the bar that night, and when he woke up from his slumber, he seen his door wide open with food by the door. She also only reported this a day after she posted all those videos online. Mind you, she falsely accused him of SA when he was knocked out on his couch. She uploaded a video for profit. So y'all keep on trying to make it seem like Shotty is also a victim in this. I don't see it, because she literally falsely accused him of doing something actually to her, when in fact, bro was passed out on the couch in his crib. It doesn't matter how much proof is put in y'all face, bro. Y'all gonna still find ways to argue.
As the commentator pointed out at the end of the clip, many viewers felt the evidence shown in the case strongly influenced public opinion about what happened. Even after all the details were discussed online, the situation still remained highly divided, with some people continuing to defend the delivery driver while others strongly disagreed with her actions. One of the biggest points repeatedly brought up was the delivery instruction itself. According to the discussion surrounding the case, the customer reportedly never asked for anyone to enter the home, which is why so many online reactions focused on boundaries, consent, and privacy during deliveries. That's ultimately what kept this story trending for so long. It turned into a much larger conversation about personal responsibility, online behavior, and the consequences of recording and sharing private moments on social media.
They say leave it at the door. And the door's open now.
So, according to many reactions online, people felt this recreation matched the version of events that had been discussed throughout the case. The situation continued to generate debate because viewers were trying to understand how both sides described what happened during the incident. Major point of discussion was the fact that the man was reportedly asleep during the encounter, which led many commenters to question the timeline, the claims being made publicly, and how the situation escalated into such a massive online controversy. Overall, the case sparked intense conversations about privacy, accusations on social media, and the importance of carefully handling serious situations before drawing conclusions online.
The people that supported that DoorDash girl, I want y'all to look at this.
The Oswego City judge allowing News Channel 9 to record the proceedings. The first look at 23-year-old Olivia Henderson outside her popular TikTok page.
Their front door was wide open, and they were within eyesight of the front door, laying on the couch, indecently exposed to me.
Okay.
This is her last post, published October 26th, 2 weeks after her now-deleted video causing this controversy.
Now deleted.
Working as a driver for delivery service DoorDash, Henderson claimed she was dropping off a food order. Went through the customer's door, saw him on the couch, naked. After posting her footage, she reported the incident to Oswego police as sexual harassment.
Some of the claims that she had made on social media after the fact were not in fact true.
Investigators determined that the man, drunkenly unconscious on his couch, did nothing wrong. But he found out lewd images of him were published for thousands of TikTok users to see. So police criminally charged Henderson with 2 counts related to unlawful surveillance. Court documents accuse her of recording, quote, intimate parts without consent when he had a reasonable expectation of privacy.
And to all those that have been supportive of me during this time, thank you so much.
For as talkative as she's been on TikTok until now, she had nothing to say while leaving the courthouse.
Libby, do you want to say anything about what happened?
Y'all still support this nonsense? I mean, like, let's be real. Do y'all really still support this nonsense? After everything that news report just said, there's no way that y'all still support her. And there's no way that y'all still think that she was in the right in this situation. You literally did not do your job.
From the perspective of many viewers following the case, the evidence presented appeared to heavily influence public opinion and shaped how people interpreted the situation. Online discussions became extremely divided, with some believing the details were clear, while others continued debating different parts of the story and legal process. Another moment that caught attention was the scene outside the courthouse, where cameras and reporters were closely following the aftermath of the case. That only added more public pressure and online scrutiny surrounding everyone involved. Overall, the story became one of the internet's most talked about controversies because of the serious accusations, the legal outcome, and the massive debate that unfolded across social media.
Along with everyone else that is continually leaving comments on my old video, spamming, asking for an update on it. You clearly did not understand a word that I said, or you're just choosing not to, because in every video I posted on the matter, every single video, I said what she did was wrong. I said what she did was a crime. My point was that she could still be a traumatized individual and a victim of someone that exposed themselves to her while also still being a perpetrator of a crime. So her being indicted does not change a word I said. I really do not think that this is that difficult to understand. I said in my other videos as well, the only thing that would change my opinion would be verifiable evidence that she opened the door herself, which still has not been provided to me. It hasn't been provided from any single person that has left stuff like this that I've asked for proof. She also is not being charged with trespassing. So that would lead me to believe that that's not something that she did, which then verifies my original opinion. Two people can do wrong at the same time. This is a very simple concept. It really is not that difficult. You guys are treating it like this is rocket science.
So, one of the major discussions online centered around the difference between what was formally charged in court and what people personally believed may have happened during the incident. Many viewers pointed out that legal cases often depend heavily on what can actually be proven through evidence, recordings, or witness accounts. Another key issue people focused on was the fact that the situation was recorded and later shared publicly online, which is what caused the controversy to spread so quickly across social media platforms. Overall, the case sparked ongoing debates about privacy, digital responsibility, evidence in legal situations, and how quickly viral content can impact the lives of everyone involved.
Remember when all of us were like, nah, she broke into his house? Anyway, she was arrested on 2 Class E felonies, which in the state of New York could see up to 4 years in prison for each in a state prison, and she's gonna have to register on the naughty list. She came out screaming, "I'm the victim, and everyone was rallying behind her. How, yeah, you absolutely should be able to go into someone's house and take pictures of them when you push the door open. You posted the video about it." The craziest thing is she went on, she got millions of followers. Oh, how could you possibly think that me breaking into someone's house and taking videos of them when they're in their own home, when they're in a state of undress, and posting them online is a bad thing? And this is just wild. She went on there and, oh my gosh, I'm the victim. DoorDash fired me. How can this happen? There's no refuting it. Now, she's been arrested. These are pending. She is in custody. She's facing 8 years in prison. She will have to register on the naughty list. It is going to be the sweetest moment when someone who you paid and left notes to leave the food at the door, then you take video of you opening the door, put it on social media and be like, why did you do that? I couldn't be happier about how this is turning out because I can see it on the other websites, not on this one. TikTok likes to not allow you to watch inappropriate things, which is a good thing. But I'm on other websites where she is opening the door, where you can see his ring cam, the thing that's crazy about it is she posted all the evidence. He's going to need to sue her, so when she gets out of prison, she is going to pay him money forever. I don't think anybody understands that now once this goes out and she leaked his information and pictures of him and video of him and defamed him in New York, it's an even bigger deal. She's going to be paying for this for the rest of her life and maybe be getting 3 hots and a cot on us for the next 8 years.
So, according to the discussion in the clip, people were reacting strongly to the possible legal consequences being mentioned and the broader impact the situation may have had on everyone involved. A lot of viewers also talked about the potential long-term effects that viral online incidents can have on someone's reputation, privacy, and personal life. Then the video shifted into another heated moment involving a delivery dispute over tipping. In the clip, tension quickly grew after confusion about whether a tip had been left through the app, leading to an uncomfortable exchange between the customer and the driver. That moment sparked another big debate online because tipping culture in the United States has always been a controversial topic. While many drivers and service workers depend heavily on tips as part of their income, others argued that customers may already feel they've paid enough through delivery fees and app charges. Overall, the clip became another example of how quickly small delivery interactions can escalate and turn into viral online discussions. But anyway, that wraps up today's video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments.